Greetings. Just getting everything set up. Spell. Twittered, uploaded, checklist. Okay. Should get Co's chat open too. Co's chat's gonna take a week to load, because Twitch does that sometimes. How's my audio balance, everybody? Hopefully you can hear the music and me. You can say something, Co? I want to make sure my audio balance is appropriate. Unless you step away.
Greetings.
Alright. I believe most of all of the teams are here. I think we're missing maybe one member from one. But this is Fire UK versus Euro PP Never Die. I'm probably just going to call Never Die, because there's another Euro PP group in the match, or in the tournament.
Works for me. Looks like both teams actually have themed skins.
Let's take a look at this.
Although there may have been substitutes, so they might not be complete sets, unfortunately. Never Die kind of looks like they're wearing, kind of like,
Roman suits of armor or something.
yeah, they look like Spartans.
That
At least
looks
two of them do. I'm not sure it's the whole team. Well, Lassier is similarly adorned, except for different colors. There's so much derping going on, it's hard to really follow. Looks like it's the same thing with Tuscan Sun. Different colors, but same or similar patterned clothing. So they're all
I don't know what that ding
themed.
was.
In fact, I think almost all the players here look like they're wearing some kind of medieval clothing.
I think you're right.
It's like an overall meta theme.
They're all from
Kind of
the
appropriate
past.
for battle. Yes, they're all characters in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah. This
And
could
one
be...
of them is even kind of dressed up like an assassin. I think this guy here, Brute Almighty. Whoop, he derped.
Whiskers saying that he finished Fort Wars 2. Make sure I get it before this Sunday.
And I Fierez. is their overlord in his, like, Dark Knight armor and glowing yellow eyes.
I assume it's iFires or whatever.
I know, I was being silly.
Ifrez. The Turkish, the Turkish wizard.
Yes.
That could be a Turkish name. I have no idea. Well, while we are sorting this out, actually looks like it might be sumo time soon.
Yep, everyone is present.
Artemis rules is this game. So what is this tournament about? Build tournament or something? No, this is a race for wool tournament. The goal is to find, in this map, 3 wolves that have been placed throughout the map, down that way, and to place them on your victory monument, which is... Actually, where is the... Oh, the victory monument, this one's down here. Place the wolves on your victory monument. This map has green, blue, and red wool on this side, and I think it's the same color over here. Yeah. Some maps do it different. This map is by Freckle-Ears. It is Battle of Ages? Is that what it's called again? It's on this sign here.
Battle of Ages.
Looks like sumo is about to commence.
Okay, it's going to be Brindal or Brindal from Never Die versus iFires from Fire UK. They're going to do a sumo match to determine which teams are in which lanes. And that is indeed the same Fire UK that you may know for the epic Minecraft time lapses. And I think they just recently released another one. Is it on the new Anvil format? I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, they do very good work.
I believe we're ready for sumo. Okay, here we go. Sumo countdown is starting.
And there they go. And iFires is the winner.
Wait,
Brindal was definitely out of the ring there.
That may have been lag-oriented, though, with the prediction.
Okay, I'll wait to see if there's any judgment on the matter.
Because to me it looked like he caught the actual lip and wasn't actually out of the ring. Because he didn't descend below the lip. Okay. Or this,
either way, he
work
was slain. Yeah, one more punch would have done it. iFires was hit once by Tuskenton and died.
Yes, lane choice is Fire UK.
Alright, the judgment goes to the refs for that sort of stuff, so disregard me.
Well, and it would have been the same anyway. Looks like the left lane is chosen by Fire UK. This song is way too happy. That'll do.
Alright, everybody's doing their suicides, although they don't need to do that anymore.
Yeah, because they will get healed.
We now have the ability to heal people and reset their hunger and so on and so forth. But it's okay.
So on my screen, what is currently on the left will be the lane for EuroPP Never Die, and on the right will be the lane for Fire UK.
And I am behind the teams, so just reverse that
Yes.
if you're watching my stream.
I'm at the waterfall, so I'll hop down. Hopefully, we actually start.
Alright, so this is Tournament 2 of the Reddit MC Tourney, Match 11. And this tournament is sponsored by minetoys.com. That's MINETOYS.com. They are providing the prizes for the tournament. The winning team will get sandstone sculptures that they can put on their desks or wherever they want, put on their shelves. It's pretty cool. I think they're about 4 or 5 inches tall. They have varying sizes. So it's very cool of minetoys.com to provide that for us. They also have provided a coupon code I love Reddit, ILUVREDDIT, for the viewers. If you're interested in getting one of these of your very own, you can get a sandstone sculpture of your Minecraft avatar and $5 off if you use the coupon code. And I'm actually going to go ahead and type it in here just for clarity. It's ILUVREDDIT. So many thanks to minetoys.com. They are heroes. Today's match is going to be between Never Die from the Euro PP group and Fire UK of Minecraft time-lapse fame on YouTube. They're going to be playing on Battle of Ages, and I think we're ready to go.
Sorry for being rude. I didn't ask if you guys are ready.
I believe we're ready.
I think we're ready.
On my stream, you can see a creeper in Never Die's lane, but that will disappear when the countdown starts because Butcher is
With
part of
that,
the countdown.
the reps are about to initiate the countdown, and then
There it goes.
they're resetting the time, they're healing everyone, resetting their hunger, and then they're going to drop them down into their lanes.
Match is starting.
Kind of a unique opening compared to other maps. This had a very different style of trough.
Yes. Looks
They're
like
actually dropped into the bottom of the lanes.
Looks like Fire's going for the first set of supplies. Over here, I believe, are the bows and arrows, which I believe some may have already been claimed. Yeah. And this is the only map, I think, in the pool that has an underground victory monument. Which is possible
You can see the victory monuments there at the end of the redstone caverns.
It is actually possible to hit the redstone underneath of this and bury this victory monument entirely in gravel. But both teams are ascending their ladders to make it to the surface.
And both teams have each left a PvP guard behind, although they both appear to be trying to catch up with the rest of their teammates at this point.
We have one member of Never Die heading to the automatic building bridge. Looks like it's Laser.
And Brindal of Never Die has found some hidden items here inside the sand temple that is up against the spawn platform wall.
Ooh, looks like Fire UK, part of Fire UK's sand trap here has been hit. There's a little obsidian path that sort of snakes through here that makes it much easier to shoot people off. Alright, the auto building bridge is almost complete on the Never Die side. They're able to cross without much contention. Looks like Laser is heading up the bedrock tower. Maybe trying to get out of here before any lockdown occurs, because the first wool is at the top of this bedrock tower. I believe that's the red wool in there.
Indeed it is, up at the very tip top.
See if any members of Fire UK have managed to get the bridge going. Does not look like it. Looks like they have been held back by PvP quite a bit too.
Lassier is now completely decked out in diamond armor and still preparing to head into the tower, I assume. He's also picked up some potions.
Yeah, this section can be difficult to run when you are under PvP attack because it is one wide and you sort of have no way to protect yourself from the enemy fire. Let's see, if he has a diamond pick, he may come through the, or cut through this obsidian section here.
He does indeed. At least I thought he did. Yes, he does. Okay. It was hard to see, obscured by the obsidian blocks.
He's just so close to it. Insert
Yeah.
obsidian pick into obsidian. Shake it around until it breaks.
Yeah, if only we had obsidian picks.
Or diamond picks. I can't believe I just said that. That looks like he's
He
gonna...
also brought some ladders with him.
He's popping out the forges here. He uses a pretty clear shot to make it to the wool room.
Indeed he does. He's not experiencing any PvP pressure at the moment,
Looks
and
like
he's
Fire
entering the
UK's
wool room
bridge
now.
is half complete. I'm not sure if they managed to do something to prevent it from completing, because it didn't trigger from this side.
Laser has obtained the red wool, and he's placing some of it on the entry side of the tower, so his teammates can get to it.
We may have some kind of...
Oh my.
Ah.
Well, that was unexpected.
Explosions make everything better.
Indeed they do, such as removing all the ladders from the Adminium Tower on Fire UK's side. That's going to complicate things a little bit.
Yeah, Laser has managed to secure red wall.
I expect that Neverdie is probably going to leave some guards here to put PvP pressure on Fire UK and prevent them from ever getting these ladders back up.
Well, and also, as long as they can stop them from getting across this bridge, they can't move forward either, unless they decide to descend all the way down and head up the minecart section. One feature of this map is it has a mostly complete rail system that leads all the way from the rear of it all the way to the back to spawn. So on your victory run, if you improved it on the way in, you can use it to quickly get out. But that's your choice. Let's see if anyone has sprinted ahead.
Yeah, Fire UK is definitely having some serious problems here.
Okay, they haven't been able to jump across. It's not the same as fully securing the bridge. By that I mean Fire UK.
Indeed, they are across.
Looks like Medi of Fire UK is heading up the Bedrock Tower. So they may be able to also get enough supplies to run this wall, but it will be contested. They need to make ladders and or pillar up with blocks.
And Brute Almighty from Fire UK is now running down the lane. And I believe he's entering the, this is the supplies village, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I believe the next wool is in the water maze, which is really hard to show on stream. But yes, the next wool, which I believe is the blue wool, is here.
And Brute Almighty is taking the train.
The final one in this or in this map, if you're not familiar with it, is an Ender Pearl course. That is pretty fun to watch when someone actually gets down there. Let's see how Fire UK is doing at the Bedrock Tower. Tuskington from EuroPP Never Die is still trying to lock them down. I think they might be looking around for supplies to help them.
Brute Almighty has managed to get all the way down to the nether end of the map.
That is the Ender Pearl maze.
And he used the train system to do it.
It actually looks like Fire UK may be skipping the Red Wolf for now and is continuing on. It's not a bad strategy because if the one enemy team member is locked down there, they're not going to be doing anything while your team is getting more objectives. They can either choose to abandon it, in which case you will, snap back to go for the red wall, or they can stick with it and waste their time. Also, night is encroaching. Let's see, iFires has reached the trees.
Interestingly, Brute Almighty is using snowballs
Yes, that is a common
as
strategy.
test shots.
That's why the snowballs are included. They really help because you can. They have the same arc, so you can see where you hit and then fire the Ender Pearl afterwards. Fire just went into a room completely full of spawners, but no spawners have occurred, or no spawns have occurred. See, iFire encountered a skeleton, tried to take him out with an arrow, and then decided it was better to switch to a sword.
There don't appear to be any members of Never Die present at this end of the map yet. And getting to this end of the map might be a bit of a trial at night.
Looks like iFire from Fire UK has entered the water section.
Oh, Brute did not succeed in his task.
Unfortunately, I can't follow him because I will trigger the pressure plates. I'm gonna have to go on the outside.
Okay, I see 2 members of Never Die here in the castle.
Let's see if I can track Fire's progress through this maze here. I can't get a beat on him at all. Oh, there he is. Now in this section there are quite a few spawners that will punish you, especially if you try to clean up the water. And the route changes through the sections. You can see by these arrows here as you keep hitting these switches. And now I've lost his position.
Not seen any progress on the Bedrock Tower by Fire UK yet.
They are making good progress on the blue wall, to the point where I keep losing track of them. But this room over here is where the blue wall is located. And I heard an explosion. I actually managed to get caught by a regen potion that Fire splashed down, so I'm all particly. Okay, wait, I think he's over here. There he is. Sort of right where my crosshair is, back 2 sections. Or back, there we go. Where did he go? Oh, he just sprinted ahead. I think he's only got a couple more turns before he'll have the blue wool, then he'll have to make it out.
He being...
Fires. Fire has reached the blue wall. And I don't think that Never Die has even attempted it yet.
Well, I see some,
Let me see if I see
trapdoors are not in their default positions there.
They have them. So yeah, you're right, they have the blue wall as well on... compass miss. On the Never Die side, they have the blue wall as well.
So they lead with the red and the blue walls in hand. And Brendel has the green wall.
Oh, so maybe they're doing the run back now. Unless those creepers catch up to him. Ooh.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit scary on the way back here, but he's taking the underground path.
He's had his face blown off at least twice. Oh!
Oh, and there he was blown up, but Laser is nearby, and I have a feeling that he is on his way to recover that green wall. Indeed he did.
They're having a lot of trouble with creepers right now.
That they are, but Laser is wearing a full set of diamond armor, so he may be able to survive a couple of creeper blasts. Also looks like he's using a speed potion.
Now, one thing that could help out Fire right now would be to bury their victory monument with the gravel. Let's see if they have done that. Nope, their victory monument is still untouched.
And Laser is taking the train back. Which might have been a risky decision.
Ooh, so many mobs loading.
Looks like he's changed his mind on that front after running into a zombie and 3 creepers and a spider.
Is he on the surface right now?
He has returned to the surface, given up on the whole train idea, and has continued the run back.
It is also...
is now placing some green wool down.
The sun is coming up, so they may get a breather on the number of mobs. I think Brian Dahl and Laser just passed and did a little bit of a high five right there. For some reason... Oh, he's grabbing red wool. I don't think he had red wool on hand.
There he was, and there he goes. It's not looking good for Fire UK here.
Laser is descending into the Victory Monument chamber.
No action on Fire UK's side. They don't seem to be aware of what is about to happen, although iFires is getting some arrow fire. And...
he didn't put the blue down. Did he suddenly realize he doesn't have blue?
I think that's the case. I think he forgot to pick up blue, or someone else had it and didn't place it.
Okay. Let's see if we have anyone else running back. Because we did see Braindal heading... Oh. Only to die from a cave spider. So yeah, unless they were able to get their blue wool into a safe location, they may be in bad luck. They may have lost their stash to a creeper or something.
Did they leave some in the original wool chest?
Oh yeah, there's but the run into that is very hard because it's underwater and then the doors keep changing on you. Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to
See a cannon going up here.
If Fire UK has made any progress on the red wall.
They have not, but they are building a cannon there.
Curious location for that.
Indeed. I'm not sure what the advantage is at this point in the game. That ended up being fairly devastating to his own castle. And did no perceivable damage to the
They hit their
Never Die
ladders
side.
they don't need to use anymore.
Yes, not particularly useful.
I mean, I guess it might have been to dislodge Tuskington from his perch.
Tuskington was actually dead at the time.
Oh, okay. They're trying to toss splash potions at him, but splash potions, They're throwing like 3-year-old girls and don't make it anywhere. Let's see if we can find blue wool toting Never Die members. Okay, I see 3 Never Die members heading back. I assume at least one of them has a blue wool, if not all of them.
I'm not sure, but I think one of the Fire UK members, Ben, just tried to jump to the enemy side from near the top of their tower. That might have been a jump of frustration there, based off of what he's saying now.
That is a possibility. Oh, he may have been jumping into the void lane to hit him with a potion.
Ah, yes.
I don't know if there's anything specifically against the rules there. There we go.
Good game.
All 3 wolves have been placed. The winner is Euro PP Never Die.
Indeed, well played by Never Die. So it's a relatively quick match
Yeah, that was
compared to the size of the map and the amount of detail and such.
That was under half an hour, I think. Or just about half an hour.
Mm-hmm. Just about half an hour. Okay, we're seeing various manner at the moment.
Both good and bad. A little bit too much bad. So let's see how they managed to take offline their auto-building bridge here. They did build a cannon, but it only hit here. Or was it hit? Ah, it might have been hit over on this side here. I don't think that connects to it. Oh yeah, this is the hit right here that did it. This wire would go all the way under there in places and then head up to allow that to proceed.
So I think the critical move here in this match was that they
Yeah, the first I think the first big thing was the bridge, because that slowed them down to the point where they were able to make an uncontested run on the red wall.
yes.
And I didn't even see how quickly they ran the blue wall, but that was pretty surprising as well, because the blue wall is really hard to track. Being entirely underwater and full of pressure plates that we will accidentally trigger and make it harder for them. Oops. Looks like let's see who they will face in the tournament. Actually, that match hasn't been scheduled, or it's been scheduled, but they'll face the winners of I had the list open earlier.
I'm gonna go see about finding representatives to come and talk to us.
Sure. Euro PP Never Die will face the winners of Team Bum Nuggets and the Unambiguous Subs, which I believe is scheduled for this Saturday. Let me check the calendar here. Yes, it is scheduled for Saturday at 5 p.m. Eastern. We have 2 matches thus far for Saturday. The other is Null Subject versus Whiskey Brigades. I almost said Whiskey Biscuits. Hello.
Hello.
I believe we're waiting for one more member from the other team.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
All right. So good match, guys.
Thank you.
It was a very entertaining watch, and seems like everybody played pretty well.
I got the blue wool. I got the blue wool. That's my shine, but I never placed it. But I had it in my inventory.
Yeah, I watched most of that. It's really hard for us to follow you in there because if we're on the inside, we'll hit the plates and change things for you, and if we're on the outside, all we see is water.
Yeah, that's correct.
So from our perspective, it looked like the big deciding factor was the initial hit on the bridge that prevented it from fully building, and Never Die was able to run the Red Wool uncontested.
Yeah, that's really been one of our huge practices, that hitting that one and then doing the first one uncontested.
And it seems like that was critical in freeing you up to build that cannon, which you used to take the ladders off. Is that right?
Yeah, we used that. That was also, that's actually our own design, and it works fairly well.
So how are you feeling about how the match went there, Matt?
I thought it went pretty well. It was quick. I mean, we've done practice matches before, and I'm generally not very good at Minecraft. I mean, I'm known for building in Minecraft, not really playing it. But it went pretty well. I mean, it's fun to play other things in Minecraft. Things like Race for Wool and stuff like that. It's very fun, and it's great to see other teams that do well in this kind of thing and have such a great strategy and stuff like that.
Well, it's great to hear that you guys still had a good time, win or lose. And Race for Wool is it's a cool mode. I mean, it can be ragey and frustrating at times, but generally I think most people have fun whether they win or lose. So, Brendel, did everything go to plan, or was there anything that you guys think that you could have done better or anything like that?
I mean, everything went almost to plan. There was only in the end. We died a couple of times running back the wolves. We had both the third and the second wool in hand, and died multiple times in the jungle because we forgot to light it up. So, to anyone out there playing this map in the future, we're able to light it up better.
Oh, yeah, we've seen a lot of teams forget to do that in the stress of the match and have it bite them. Because it looked like you took 2 wolves to the monument, and then it looked like you realized you didn't have the blue wool and had to run back for it.
Yeah, I mean, Martin, our blue wool guy, he had it and then died in the forest, and then I went and got it, and then I died, and yeah, we did that a couple of times.
It's good to know that people with the blue wool die, because I died with the blue wool, yeah.
But all in all, it went mostly to plan, so that was a great match from our side as well.
At the end, this is to Matt on Fire UK. Did you guys realize that they had all the wolves, and did you try to have some sort of last-ditch plan?
Well, I saw them placing I think it was the green and the red one. I just kind of said to everyone, right, they've got the wolves. We need to do something, and I tried to run back and get my blue wool, so we'd have at least 1 wool down, and a skeleton shot me off the edge.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm not sure did you consider triggering the gravel trap that buries their monument, or...
I was shouting at Ben, the guy who's meant to know how to do TNT cannons. I was like, do you want to maybe go and do the TNT trap thing? And he's like, where? They don't even have the wool there yet. I'm like, yeah, they do. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's actually
a chance.
That's actually a good point. You should probably not put some of the wool down on this map, because then people will bury it, knowing that you're probably going to finish it.
Yeah.
I suppose then that explains Ben's final cannon there? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
he
where was
built
that?
one. He built one in the castle to shoot the red wall that you guys put at the top of the adminium tower. That
yeah.
was, and I was like, why did you do it to do that? And he's like, to get rid of the red wall. I was like, that isn't their only red wall.
Yeah, we saw that and we're like, what? I thought maybe it was
Yeah.
trying to dislodge somebody from a perch.
I don't know. We had no real plan or logic. We just came to have fun and play a little bit of Minecraft. Really.
Yeah, great to play.
Understood.
Anyway, I'm showing off on my stream how the monument can be buried in gravel.
Yeah, I can see that.
Have I missed it?
There's another opportunity to set it off if you want.
It looks absolutely crazy when you burn it.
Yeah. Coming back from that would be really tough. I mean, you'd either have to dig your way out or something. That would be insane.
I have seen some teams preemptively place torches down, so any gravel that
Yeah.
falls will
Oh.
get pick-up-ified.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, that is the way to do it, if you're going to go for it.
How is this triggered, do?
There's TNT sort of hiding underneath of some of this, so you just hit it a couple times with a cannon. Let me put some blocks down here. So imagine a TNT block hit maybe here.
Mm-hmm.
My button up. Where's my button? Hopefully this will trigger the whole thing. If not, it may take some subsequent shots.
Huh. A surprising amount of that went into the void, but yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think actually the intended design is that you shoot down in the redstone mine. If you shoot where the lazuli is, it will set off all the TNT at the same time instead of, and then the gravel will not go into the void.
Ah. Well, either way, it's still a task to dig out of that
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And if you're down there while it's happening, you will suffocate quite
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah. It also damages the ladders up from to get up to the surface, which is pretty devastating as well if you don't have a bed spawn up there.
Oh yeah,
That's
definitely.
pretty tough.
Alright, so any final thoughts, Matt?
I'm never going to play Raceful Wool again.
Oh.
In the nicest way possible. I think I need to go back to my day job and keep building.
Right.
Well, you're always welcome in the European player pool if you want to scrim or want to join or anything.
I think that's what I'm known for, isn't it? Just screaming because of my amnesia videos. I think that's...
No, scrimming.
Scrim!
Not
Sorry.
Screaming too.
Yes. Oh, screaming too, yeah. But yeah, scrims are always fun little scrimmages.
We could try and teach you some tricks, maybe.
Maybe.
And how about you, Bryn? Any final thoughts?
No, not really. I'd just like to say thanks again to you guys for streaming and thanks to having the opportunity of participating in this tournament. We got one of the substitute spots and we are really happy about it and hope to go far.
Awesome. Well, thanks to you guys as well for playing. It was great to watch. It looked like everybody had fun. And I know that I definitely had fun watching.
That sounds good.
Thanks a lot, guys.
And to our viewers, I think that we're probably going to be wrapping up now. Did you have anything else to do?
Nope. I'm gonna probably continue streaming a little bit, but not Minecraft.
Alrighty. Well, thanks everyone for watching, and thanks everyone who played. It was great. And we will see you next time.
Fleetings. I'm gonna bounce my stream though.
Thanks, guys. We can all... Or I'll drag you into the lobby. I guess you can't probably get there yourselves.
Thanks.
Hang on a sec.
Actually, I'm not gonna bounce my stream. Let's get that stopped. Short restroom break. Alright, I'm gonna bounce the stream. I will be right back.